Hi everybody, it's Brenda with Cross-Eyed Cricket Creations. Today I would like to share with you my design team projects that I made for Country Craft Creations. I had the privilege of working with Authentique's Halloween Essentials. This is a huge 12 by 12 pad. I call it a super pad because there's so much in it. It's like 54 sheets. So you get a ton of papers in this. There was so much in it, as a matter of fact, I decided to go ahead and do two projects. The second project was kind of an afterthought because the album that I wanted to put into the first one wouldn't fit. I put so much in that album, it just wouldn't fit. So I just didn't want to put that aside, so I thought, okay, I'll just make another project. So at any rate, of course, these are Halloween projects with the Halloween Essentials from Authentique's. Let's get started because I have a lot to show you. Let me move my pumpkin out of the way. Kind of scary guy, isn't he? I like him. Okay, what I made are two altered cigar boxes. Love these. Love, 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 love. I made two altered cigar boxes, and inside there are albums in each one. So I'll take these separate and we'll kind of go from there. I'm going to set this one off to the side for a moment. Now I better set it off over here. Okay, this is the first box that I did. I love this box. It's a perfect size. It's a really nice size. And as I said, I just filled the album inside way too much. But that's okay. On the front of this, you'll notice, I'm going to try to bring it up a little bit. I'm sorry for the glare. I apologize. It's a little later in the day, so I have to have all these lights on. I have quite a bit on the front. There is a dimensional scary house. I'm not sure where I got this. I've had it in my stash for a while. But it is dimensional. The background paper, of course, says Happy Halloween, and it has spider webs on it. I did add another bat, and I added one of the brass embellishment bats that Tamara sent out in the design team package. I did do some flowers also and put some black jewels on the front. And there's also a moon with bats on it up here. That's dimensional as well. And there's some little black flowers that are dimensional. I have a little black pole down here, or knob, if you will. And hanging from the knob is a purple ribbon. And this says Scary. And on the other side, it says Trick or Treat. Kind of a pretty little embellishment. I've used the Tim Holtz feet, the big large metal feet, all the way around the box. The box is papered completely around. And I also, if you'll notice, this beautiful black lace is all the way around on the box. This Tamara also sent me. She carries this in her shop. It's gorgeous, and it worked out perfectly in this Halloween theme. So as you can see, this is completely around the entire box. Okay, so we open this, and of course, inside the front cover, or inside the top cover, I should say, the lid. We've got a little furry kitty down here that's dimensional. I did use another one of the brass embellishments that she sent. This is a haunted house with a little ghost coming out of it. I used some of these cut-aparts. This says October 31st Thrilling, matted that, and made a pocket there. Here are 3 tags that are also cut-aparts. I did go ahead and I backed all of these with the black cardstock. And I've got some spider web. This was sent to me by a good friend, Linda, that in Canada. She sent me this last year. Love it. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciated it, and I knew I would use it. All right, let's go ahead and get the album. I like putting a ribbon lift inside the boxes. I just think it makes it a little bit easier when you're trying to get the albums out. And inside, the box is also papered. So that's very cool. We'll set this off to the side so I can show you the album. I will have photos also on my blog, and that's over at www.cross-eyed-cricket-creations.blogspot.com. I will have links to that at the end of the video, as well as links to Tamra's Country Craft Creations where you can obtain these materials. I think this is going to go pretty quick, so I would check on it as soon as possible, ladies. This is such a fabulous, fabulous album. The paper is just fabulous, and there's so much of it. There's so much of it that you can use so you can make more than just one project. Okay, this album, again, it came out a little bit thicker than I had originally planned, so I had to kind of make some changes and take some of the additives out and put them in another album, which is what I did. On the front cover, again, these papers are so cool. They're very, very, very Halloweenish, if you will. I did go ahead and put some corners on this, some metal corners, and I've got some sparkly bats. And this is a dimensional crow that says spooky, and some more of the little black flowers, the little sheer black flowers down at the bottom. The scene on the paper is a scary house. It's very cool. I just went ahead and simply used some of the seam binding and some of the sheer ribbon to do the spine, and papered the rest of it in the black polka dot, which again, this is in that collection. It is so cool. Inside the album, on the inside front cover, there is a stop pocket, if you will, down at the bottom, and I have a dimensional embellishment. This is a black cat. And I also have some of the ephemera that I had, and I went ahead and matted that and put that on. And again, these are from the cutouts in that paper pad. That paper pad is so cool. Love it. On the first page here, again, I've got one of these dimensional crows. He's holding a skull. He's very cool. He's sitting on top of some pumpkins, and he's embellishing a belly band. This is one of the cut aparts. Says Happy Halloween. I went ahead and matted that. This fits right back down the belly band. Slides in nicely. Turning the page, I have another belly band, and look at these papers. Aren't these papers so cool? I have some Rest in Peace down here with the crow and an owl up here. These are embellishments that I had. I don't know where I got them. I had them in my Halloween embellishment stacks. This is another one of the cut aparts. There's a bunch of them to use. They work out great. I went ahead and matted it and gave it the purple pull. Okay, this is pretty cool. This is one page. This opens up. You've got the spider, the Black Widow spider here, and she of course has the hourglass on her back, and that's in like a rhinestone. So you open this up, and inside you open this page, and here's a belly band with another one that cut apart tags. This fits right back inside. I've used another one of the very cool brass embellishments. This is a spider web with a spider and a teeny tiny skull on it. Very, very cool. Open this, and inside here's a bottom stop. I went ahead and I created this using one of the cut aparts. Aren't these papers awesome though? I just love these papers. Here's another one of the cut apart tags that I matted and left room at the bottom so that you could go ahead and journal there. Excuse the ink on my hands, but you crafters know how that goes. Okay, this is still one page. I've got lots of spiders on here to fit in with the theme. I thought this was a very cute one. Have a happy Halloween. This is another one of the cut-aparts. Again, a friend of mine sent me some of these spider webs. Turn the page. This is still the one single page. And on this side, you have a side pocket and a trick-or-treat cut-apart. Very, very cute, with a bottom section that you can journal on. And inside here, 2 more of the cut-aparts with bottom journaling area. Isn't this cute? Lots and lots of cool papers. Love this collection. It is awesome. Still the same page, ladies. I told you this was thick. This, I really like this. This is one of the papers, and what I did was I went ahead and I made a slit here, and I backed that and created a pocket just so that this slides right back inside here. I like that idea. Something a little different. Still the same page. You lift this up, and I have some of the cut-aparts up here, and I've got a black rat that's glittery right here for embellishment. Still the same page. And there's a bottom belly band with a glittery skull and crossbones. And again, another cut-apart here with a journaling block at the bottom. Lots going on this one page, as you can see. Lots and lots. And then you go ahead and you close this back. And this is magnetic, and this is what keeps this whole page closed. Turn this one page. And, yep, you have a waterfall. My favorite thing, waterfalls. Love them. They take up such a small area, but they provide so much space to put photos. I have gone ahead at the bottom and I've added a cut apart, and I went ahead and made this into a pocket at the bottom. And here you've got 2 of the cut aparts here that I've made into tags. And these slide right back down inside. And this closes. This was all one page. See what I mean about being so thick? It's like this thick. On this page, you have Oh So Spooky. And I left these pages kind of plain because I didn't want to add too many embellishments. I knew it wouldn't fit back in that box. Here is on the back side, a perfect place to do some journaling. You could journal about that night. You could also put some photos there, some dates of the photos, so that you're sure to remember. On this page, we have a belly band. It says, "Here we go haunting," another cut apart. Very, very cool. I have used a lot of the spiders on these because of the theme of the album, and because a lot of the papers do have the spiders. So it worked out quite well. These are magnetic pages, so they stay closed nicely. Look at the patterns. Aren't they cool? Another belly band here. Toasted bat wings, all natural wings. Very, very cool. It says Happy Halloween. Aren't the papers cool? Turning the page. And I did put little, these also serve as turners so that you know when to turn the page. This is a booklet that fits down in the bottom, little bottom catch there. Or stop, I should say, not a catch. And you open this up and you've got another cut apart inside. Perfect place to add some photos. Slides right back inside. Aren't these beautiful? Love these. Love, love, love. Turn the page, and yes, ma'am, here is another waterfall. And I have set this off with some of the seam binding that coordinates perfectly. Tamara carries this in her store. It's awesome. When you untie this, it's beautiful. These are papers that I use throughout the album. And then underneath, there's a bottom stop that's embellished with another one of the cool brass spider webs and another one of the cut-aparts. This fits right back inside, and this closes. This ties back to keep it nicely closed. Keeps all those photos nice and safe. Love it. I love waterfalls. You can just put so many photos, again, as I mentioned, in such a small space. It makes a huge, huge difference. And my gosh, who doesn't have a ton of photos? The inside back cover has a small, well, not a small, but a side pocket, if you will. And I have another cutout there, cut apart. I love these graphics on these cut aparts. They are so cool. I love those. This says, when black cats prowl and pumpkins gleam, may luck be yours on Halloween. This is the album that fits back in this box. Love it. Now, let's skip this to the side. This is the original box that I came up with. I got this box, I want to say, at Michael's, truly about 20 years ago. I bought 4 of these. And I stuck them away, forgot I had them, and was going through some things earlier in the week and found them and thought, oh my gosh, I've got to use these. These are so cool. They're very cool wooden boxes. It had kind of a typical picture that was in here. I went ahead and took that out, and I put one of these Oh So Spooky. This is also from that paper collection. I had to use this in there. I thought that was so cool. All of this is from that same paper collection. I cut these out and lined the top around. I thought that was cool. I got this beaded heart. It's got the purples and the blacks and the gold. It just went perfectly with this. Got this at a flea market. Loved it. It was a brooch, and I took the back of it off. This black bead, if you will, this came off as some costume jewelry earrings. They were clip-ons, and I pulled the back off and used that for a handle. I'm not sure where I got these beads, but I went ahead and I lined the lid completely around with those. Isn't that cool? Love those. And then all of the paper that I put around the box, that's from the collection as well. Love it. I painted the box black with acrylics, and I went ahead and I used, it's supposed to be a purple glitter spray, but it looks golden to me. I guess it just depends on how the light hits it. I had this purple flower in my stash. I thought it went perfectly with the colors and everything on here, so I went ahead and used that. And I had some of the purple sheer ribbon. I went ahead and used that as well. The feet, these are just big ball feet. They were wooden balls that you get at Hobby Lobby or Michael's. I went ahead and painted those and sprayed them as well. So this was my original box, and the album that I did and showed you a little while ago would not fit in here. So what did I do? I just could not stand to leave this empty. So I went ahead and I finished embellishing it, and I made another album. Which, as I said, this collection, ladies, this one super pad has so much in it, you can do more than one project. That's what's so awesome about it. You're not going to run out of materials. On the inside, I went ahead and painted that insert black because it was like a wood grain color. And I've got another one of the cut-aparts from the collection. It says October 31st. Be a perfect place to journal in here. Journal perhaps about the photos that you put in the book. This is an embellishment. It's 3-dimensional, and this is a skeleton hand. I had that in my stash of Halloween collectibles. And this is the album. But inside, again, I went ahead. Everything was painted and sprayed, and I used some of the paper to line the inside. Love this box. I watch at all of the antique shops and the flea markets. I watch for very cool cigar boxes. I love altering them. This is the album. Let me move this out of the way. This is the album that I made to go inside of here. And again, all these papers are from the same collection, the 12 by 12 Super Pad. This is a little girl on Halloween, and I've got some dimensional spiders down here, and I've got a shiny iridescent spider up at the top that I added. Open this, and I've got the spider web running down the inside. I've got another scary spider, and he has a skeleton on him. This is a waterfall booklet, if you will. So this booklet absolutely is a waterfall. So you have tons of places to put photos. And at the end of the waterfall, when you lift the entire flap up, you have a pocket down at the bottom, and I went ahead and did put a cut apart, made it into a tag, and that fits nicely right back inside. This would also hold some photos down in the bottom if you'd like. Lots and lots of space. Lots of space. On the back, a waterfall. Absolutely. Isn't this paper too cute? Can Halloween paper be cute? This is like a light lime green with the black spider webs and spiders. I thought that was awesome. Love it. The papers are fabulous. I really, really love these. And a belly band at the end of this one with a cut apart that's made into a tag. Slides right back in. This page also waterfall. This is one of the very cool bats. This is a brass bat. This was sent. Tammy sent this in the embellishments for the design team. Love these. These papers, again, these are all from that collection, all from that 12 by 12 pad. So you get a bunch, plenty, and there's some left over. So I could do another project. Well, not an entire project because I like to fill mine up pretty full, but I could still make some things with some of the paper that are left over. Yes, another waterfall. So inside of this booklet, there's four waterfalls. I've embellished them all. This is a sparkly little skeleton. Look at these colors, though. Aren't these cool? And the belly band with another cut apart made into a tag. Love these papers. Love, love, love them. This goes with this album. I mean, this goes in this box. I really, really enjoyed working with these. They were easy to use, easy to work with. Again, you get so much in this collection. It's a 12 by 12 pad, but there's like 54 sheets in this pad, so it's very, very healthy, if you will. I will put links below where you can obtain all these materials. I hope you stop back by. I will be posting photos and stills on my blog. Again, I will put links there. And on the blog, I will also put down the sheet telling you what materials that I used in case you don't remember what I'd said. So, stop back in. I appreciate you coming by and taking time out of your day to view my creations, and I will be posting more soon. So, stop in again. Thank you.